Hey fam, today we are going to cover Taylor Swift's spectacular but virtual appearance at the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack, from surprise wins and heartfelt speeches to an exclusive performance that sent Swifties everywhere into a frenzy. So let's dive in.
This is amazing. Hi. Thank you so much to iHeart, and thank you so much mainly to the fans.
The 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards went down at the iconic Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Now, as we all know, Swift was nominated for a whopping 10 awards across 9 categories. Fans were practically counting the seconds, hoping she might walk the red carpet in person, since the show marked 2 years to the day since the start of her record-breaking Eras tour. But instead of popping up on stage, our megastar chose to make her presence known via video. Before the official broadcast even kicked off, Taylor snagged several fan-voted awards. We're talking categories like Favorite Tour Tradition for her ever-changing surprise songs, plus Favorite Surprise Guest for that unforgettable on-stage cameo from her boyfriend Travis Kelce during her London show back in 2024. She also clinched Favorite Tour Style and Best Music Video for Fortnite, all before the ceremony had even properly begun. But the award everyone couldn't wait for was Tour of the Century. This special honor recognized Taylor's monumental Eras tour, which pulled in a jaw-dropping $2 billion in ticket sales from 149 performances across 22 countries. Yes, you heard that right, $2 billion. That's kind of a big deal. Now, comedian Nikki Glaser, who famously attended 22 Eras tour shows, had the privilege of presenting Taylor with this ultimate accolade. Nikki couldn't hold back her awe, marinating in the fact that she'd never again see a tour of this magnitude. In her own words, "Thank goodness I saw it that many times, because I will never again witness a live performance of such grandeur in my childless, dog-loving life."
And thank God I saw it that many times, because never in my childless dog lady life will I ever witness a live performance of that magnitude. Every single show was a marathon of perfection. The vocals, the athleticism, the costumes, the secret songs, my bedazzled adult diaper. Those are memories in a rash I'll have forever.
Spoken like a true superfan. Of course, Swift wasn't there in person to accept this historic award, but she did send in an emotional, pre-recorded video message. This was her very first public statement since Kelce's Super Bowl loss in February, so naturally, everyone was glued to their screens. Taylor opened by thanking her entire team, the band, crew, and fellow performers, pretty much everyone who brought the Eras tour to life. She reflected on the fact that the show was a massive undertaking, running about 3.5 hours each night, with more total dates than she's ever done before. She admitted it was the biggest challenge of her career, but also the most rewarding experience she's ever had.
This is amazing. Hi. Thank you so much to iHeart, and thank you so much mainly to the fans. Tour of the Century. I really can't tell you how much this means to me, because I accept this on behalf of all my tour mates, all my fellow performers, my band, everyone who toured with us, our crew. This is actually the 2-year anniversary of the first show of the Eras tour, so I've been doing a lot of processing since I've been off the road these last few months. And, people often say that sometimes the greatest challenges in life end up being something you're so proud of, or end up being the most gratifying feeling in the end, if you can rise to the occasion. And this tour was absolutely the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life. It's a 3.5-hour show, more shows than I've ever done on a tour. And it really was the most gratifying thing I've ever done. I think about that tour constantly. I'm so proud of it. And the only reason I was able to take on those challenges, among others, the ambition of the production, the length of the show, the amount of shows, all the different countries we played in, that's all because of the fans. To the fans, you made these songs for the last couple decades into what they became so that we could do a 3.5-hour set list. You had the passion and the generosity to care about traveling to see us on tour in all these places all over the world. It blows my mind. I'm never gonna stop being grateful for it. And I appreciate this more than you know. Thank you so much for honoring this tour. And to kind of take us back, I wanted to sort of revisit the very first night of this tour and give you an exclusive performance from the first night of the Eras tour 2 years ago.
As if that weren't enough to keep fans intrigued, Taylor also dropped an exclusive recorded performance of Mirrorball from the very first night of the Eras Tour in Glendale, Arizona. Swifties were transported right back to that magical evening 2 years ago, when she kicked off her run of iconic surprise acoustic sets. Just hearing Mirrorball again must have awakened all kinds of nostalgia for those lucky fans who got to witness it live, or for the rest of us who watched every clip on repeat. Unsurprisingly, the media and fan reactions were huge. Everyone was buzzing about Taylor breaking her post-Super Bowl silence, and the internet exploded with praise for the Eras Tour and for the presence she brought to the iHeartRadio Awards, even if it was virtual. After all, this wasn't the first time she's done an acceptance speech remotely at the iHearts, but it felt extra significant given the timing with the 2-year anniversary of her legendary tour. So, there you have it. Taylor Swift may not have been there in person, but she found a way to own the night from wherever she was. Let me know, what was your favorite moment from Taylor's virtual appearance? Was it the acceptance speech, the exclusive clip of Mirrorball, or just the fact that she managed to steal the show from miles away?